channel. Today's video is a kimchi tutorial on her cat runway look from season 8. This is an inspired look, so I did add a couple things that she did not have. She did have eyebrows. I don't have eyebrows. But you know, teach her own. I wanted to add a little bit of like red for feels. And you know, just added a couple things. And a little bit of a Matthew Anderson type of look too. But I hope you guys enjoy and keep watching the rest of this video, guys. I already did the liner because there's a lot of tutorials out there on how to do it. I already did it because it's literally just, you can tell, it's just an eyeliner. But now what I'm gonna do is go in with the Ben Nye Flame Red eyeshadow. This is the red shade, and what I'm gonna do is trace out the shade that I want for the eye. Using the Menage 52 brush, go in with that red, knock off the excess. And I already drew kind of like a line where I want with the contour so it all blends together. So what I'm going to do is go up and then out. So about right there is where we want to have, you know, just like keep on adding to the color. As you can tell by this picture right here, she does have eyebrows and it's like normal brown crease, but I wanted to put a little bit of a Matthew Anderson type of inspired twist to it. So what I'm going to do now is go in with the black eyeshadow to deepen up the crease area. And I know you guys are going to get sick and tired of me using the Morphe 12P palette. I promise you this will be the second time that I'll last to use it for a while because I'm finally getting some newer palettes, and I have a lot of palettes, but y'all, there's so many tutorials out there on these type of palettes, so you know what you're going to do. So what I'm going to do is to deepen up the crease is use this 6+ brush right here. This is just like a normal brush, and dip into the black. And what I'm going to do is follow the line right here under the red, so when we do have time, we'll take it and blend it up so it's not going to be, you know, over powerful to the shades on the eye. So once we started getting that shade down, we're going to take a little bit more and go up to give it a little bit more color payoff. So once we got this down, you want to go in with just a normal blending brush. It doesn't matter what brand. You can use e.l.f., any brands you want, but I'm going back into the color I used with the red. And this is the Menage 52 brush again, and I'm buffing out the black. Now this is going to start turning into a little bit of a purplish look. That's what you want. And if you get any mess right here, you're good, because you're going to go back in with the Clown White to cut the crease even more than it is. Now, before we do any more detail work, we're going to go in with the white that we are going to use. This is Clown White by Ben Nye. You can use Mayron, Krylon, but this is my trustworthy one. So what we're going to do is literally go and sculpt out the crease to make it more prominent. So right now we're going to take the Ben Nye Clown White and we're going to literally, like in the beauty world, it's called cutting the crease. That's what we're doing with this white. Now if you mess up, as in if you get the white on the black or the white on the red, it's perfectly fine. You're just going to go right back over it with more color and make it look fab. Apply a little bit more black to the crease because I realized it was not having enough black as the other eye. But so now what we're going to do is apply the yellow glitter. I'm using again the Mermaid Scale Cosmetics holographic. It's holographic, it has more than one shade in it. Glitter, and I'm going to put that into where the white is to make it look sparkly. Oh. Oh God, I love glitter, guys. If you ever want to send me something, send me glitter, because she didn't have this, but I felt like it looked pretty cool to do that, so we're gonna do that today. Remember, this is an inspired look of hers, and I'm gonna put the picture again like I did for Layla McQueen's kimchi's look. And so what we're gonna do is apply the white under the eye and follow it out with the black. When doing the white, make sure you get the white as close to your waterline as possible because we want the waterline to be as white. You're not going to want to go nude to white, to the black or red. So just make sure you get the white as close to the waterline as humanly possible. Apply the eyeliner to the bottom portions like we did over here. We brought it from the corner here to the corner down. But first we're going to apply the liner down into the cat type-esque look. And we're using the NYC eyeliner. I like using products that can be affordable to everyone, but sometimes I like to, you know, use my more expensive stuff. But it's gonna go down to about right here, and we're gonna blend that so it's not like, you know, a gap right here. Now when we bring it down, we're gonna go to the other side, about right here, bring it down, and then here, bring it right there, but we're gonna leave a big gap in between the eyes so we can bring the white down. And another point is, if you mess up, the white is so thick, so practically you can put as much white right here and it'll cover up the black. I'm gonna go back into the Ben Nye Red eyeshadow. I don't know if this will focus, probably not, but this is like an old packaging, but it's in flame red. I love this eyeshadow so much, but what we're gonna do is buff out the black. So about right here, we're gonna go here and follow this up to the corner of the eye. Well, the end of the eye. You know what I mean, guys. Go up to the end of the eye, and we're just gonna buff that out. And then leave that part right here and go right here. And buff this out. Leaving the corner, well, the middle of the eye not untouched. So now what we're going to do is go into the Ben Nye Clown White and place a little triangle right here. See how it's darkened up to cover up the black? And we're just going to add that right there. I'm gonna add a little bit more because we accidentally added a little bit too much. So, good. So now what we're gonna do is go back into that Menage brush and we're gonna buff out the red. We buffed out the red, and we're going to do a little bit more buffing, but what I did off camera, because I didn't want this video to go on forever and ever and ever, is I did connect the black to the bottom lash line right here, if you guys can see, like I did on this side, because it creates a really good look. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So what I'm going to do now is go in and buff out that red a little bit more, because the fact is that this one's turning more purple. So what I'm gonna do is buff, like see it's turning purple now, is buff out as the best you possibly can. And remember, this is preference. You guys don't have to follow each step. You guys can make it your own. And that's a good thing about makeup, is makeup has no rules. They do have guidelines, but no rules. And you can do what you want. If you want to use lipstick for eyebrows, if you want to use blush for eyeshadow or eyeshadow for blush, do what makes you happy. That's the whole point. That's what people tend to forget, is that makeup is a form of art. So you don't want to make it like work, if you know what I mean. Like some people makes it like work. I don't. I make sure that I have fun with my looks, and that's what I feel like everyone should do, is make sure that you have fun. Because makeup's fun, guys. Makeup's fun. But yeah, so since I buffed this out, we're going to look at ourselves in the mirror, because you're going to be like, what the hell am I looking at? That's literally every time I look in the mirror, even without makeup on. But we're going to go back and do some touch-ups. And what we're going to do is go in with a liquid liner for the lips, because, you know, I'm a rebel. And we're just going to fill them in. Or this could be easier, just... Like I said, makeup has no rules. Do whatever you want. I got done with the lips, so now what I'm going to do is move in with I already applied my Dior Show Maximizing lash primer. I've already applied that, so I'm going to go in with this only Mary Kay product I have, which is their mascara in black. And we're going to apply some mascara before we put lashes on, so it covers up any of the white powder or any of the shadows that have got caught from the fallout onto our lashes. And not the fallout that y'all gays know what you know what I mean by fallout. So once we got that on, I always prime the lashes. I don't know why, I just do, because I feel like it's a look. So now what we're gonna do is go in with lashes, and I'm using something that a lot of makeup artists don't approve of. And it's the Salon Pro Hair Bonding Glue. This stuff is like the best thing for lashes in my opinion, because I have really big lashes and small eyes, that if I put like duo eyelash glue or something, it will not even, it'll look like Cephalophagus from Sesame Street. So what I do is take the cap off and I just, you know, do this. Do this, guys. Do this, guys. And it gets onto the cap. And we just apply it to the lashes. So before my camera was really interrupted and cut off, my lashes were the same as the Layla McQueen's. They're 301s base and 199s are cut up to make them more spiky. So yeah, so I feel like we're done with this tutorial. I might add a little bit more of a darker contour, but you know, let's get into the wig, shall we, right now? Watching today's video and seeing my inspired look from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 8 Kimchi Cat Runway look. But yeah, if you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date to all my newest videos, and hit that little bell notification so you get the notifications when I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and stay tuned for the next video. Love you guys!